to the other manga I'm consuming, Iruma, I got to chapter 61, which from what I've heard about from like talking to friends and all that, kind of ends like the season 1 stuff. So I'll be going into the anime to just kind of solidify what I've already seen in the manga. But man, Iruma's that man. I can't wait for the day he becomes Demon King. He's gonna become Demon King, dude. That moment when he walked up to the throne and literally the texts are just like everyone just stood there and watched, and there's a whole page with like the chair and Iruma walking up to it. Now, granted, a little caveat with that little asterisk, it's technically something called Irumin, where he like goes through his demon cycle or whatever.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, which side do you enjoy more of your personality, the Iruma or the Rumi? Like the demon side that has more of his power.
I like both. I really like both. I don't know which one I prefer though, because I do really like Nicer. I think I do prefer Nice Iruma because that is like base him. I do like how they're doing the thing where even though Irumin is a thing, regular Iruma still recalls everything that happened, so it's not like one of those things where like he blacks out completely, doesn't know what he did and all that. No, literally the day comes when he goes back to it and he's like crying to his demon that's in his ring and all that. He's just like, I can't believe I did all that shit. And it goes through this little montage of him going up to people being like, I'm sorry, and I'm just sitting here like, you know what? Yes. This makes total sense.
He's so wholesome. He's so wholesome. I love that. I love that you're enjoying him as a character. I enjoy reacting to season 1 and everything. I plan to react to season 2 and 3 because season 4 is returning in the spring season, I believe, or summer, I believe.
Yeah, I should hopefully, the plan is for me to be caught up by then so I can watch the anime weekly. Stay tuned if that actually is a thing, but at least with season 4 stuff, I might be caught up. I don't know, man. It's a really good story. Like, it's not something that's like super serious. Like, oh, we have to do this to save the world from the Demon King and all that. No, it's just a human hanging out with demons. You know, like there's some slice of life things in it, sure. Whoa. But there is like a story to it where it's like, okay, we're learning the world through Iruma. We're learning some of like how this world is structured and all that. Because like currently they don't have a ruler of their world. They still have to like figure that out. I don't know if they ever will before. I'm still banking on Iruma becoming the Demon King. I think there's a little bit more to go in like whatever happens with that. But I just really like this, and I like that we're like doing more with the Misfit class. We're starting to kind of learn what they bring to the table, and just how like this last arc with Irumin really gave something that the Misfit class needed, which was the push in the right direction. Because you see this oftentimes, whether it's like media you watch or in real life or anything, you see this thing where it's like, okay, these people have so much potential. They can achieve greatness. They can achieve anything that their heart desires. But they're kind of a bad apple. They're kind of shit people, you know? And it's like, okay, how do we get these people to utilize their strengths in the most positive way? And Iruma gave that to some of these guys. Like there's this one guy who's really good at games. Well, how does he get over beating this one teacher in a game? Oh, let's bring this girl that basically has pheromones or whatever, making people fall in love with her and do whatever she wants with them. Like, okay, great. That's your workaround. All right, cool. But then you have this other guy who literally, they say in the story, the first day of school, he tried to kill a teacher. And then you have this guy who's literally like almost a Vegeta archetype. You have him apologize to the teacher, And I'm just sitting here like, this is a really good character moment, because it's like you get little snippets here and there of this guy, like kind of not like fully changing his mindset, but kind of easing or toning down a little bit, being like, okay, I have a rival now in Iruma. Cool, great, awesome, fantastic. But I can kind of match him, because what Iruma's doing is way different than what I'm doing. I'm being so forceful with it. I'm being like the kind of an asshole in a way. But Iruma's able to get around all these things. How is that? Why is that? You know, and he doesn't really have a lot of introspection like that, but you can just tell in the actions of this character that he's learning to be a different character. He's learning to be a different person and all that. So I really appreciate that. And I'm really hoping we get into more of that with the other characters, like the whole idol character. I like her little shtick. I think that was a really cute, fun arc. I really want to dig more into like this gaming guy, this one dude who can basically steal shit, and like his power is literally like, I can work my way around anything and steal anything. It's just like, oh, how can you expand on that, Mr. Snake Boy, Mr. Orochimaru of the series?
I was gonna add that this is a great cast that you bring up, like the whole cast, even his possible love interest.
I love Amari.
I love her. She's adorable. By the way, you should watch her in season 1. The way she tried to read the light novel or the manga and try to ask the questions, and he's like, "Please read me more." And her trying to act all adorable, and the father is like, "Oh, I don't know if I approve this." Like, just all the cute shit.
I love when the father was sitting there with Iruma, and it was kind of like clicking in his head, and then Mary just comes in. She's just like, "Yeah, we spend a lot of quality time together, alone quality time." He's just like, he has the reaction like, "Wait, what?" Like the facade of being basically the border control drops, and he's in full father mode, just like, "Nah, you ain't touching my daughter. Get the fuck away from my daughter." Like, what the hell is this bullshit? Love the switch.
On top of that, I love the grandfather, opera, them together at home. It's just a great teaching. It's just how they try to act like a family, but then they do become a family the more time passes by. I love how his best friend, Alice and Clara, they're a fucking adorable trio. And I just love that anime is so colorful. Like, we don't really get a lot of characters having colorful hair, colorful art style, but they just go full broad, like just full 120 with everything, with the color in the anime and everything. The art style as well just seems beautiful. So just to hear you speak very highly about that just sounds amazing, just to see about the characters as well.
Dude, I spent the better part of an hour. This was like a week ago or something. I was talking to our mutual friend Edens about it, and then he started showing me some scenes from the anime, mainly from Clara and her family, because dude, they literally just burst out into song randomly, and I shit you not. And I told him this too, and I may have said it on this show too. I don't remember, because time is just a big old blur, but it's literally the same song, like the same rhythms, the same melodies. It's just they always change the word each time.
It's catchy as hell, though. It's catchy as hell. It works.
Oh man, it's just really good, man. And I love seeing this too. Like, I could go on ages, especially with Mary, like the arc with her becoming timid and all that, and where that leads. Oh dude, it's so good. Oh my god, Iruma's really good. It's really good. And I mean, again, I'm only like 60 chapters into it. There's like 420 something chapters in it. Like, I'm in for a good ride, because I know it gets better. I know there's other moments and all that shit, but it's just like on the emotional chord, this series. And you know what? Fudge it. Future Vash, you can change this as well too. This is my recommendation. If y'all haven't watched or read Iruma-Kun, go and watch and read it, whichever one. I've been told to read it just because, source material and all that stuff, but even the anime I've been hearing is really good, and the scenes and the few episodes I've seen of it are pretty good. They have adapted a few things. They've been adding a few things here and there too, like some of the stuff that happens happens like after the chapters and all that. So it's oh my god, it's just really good, man. Like,
you have a top 3 favorite characters right before you transition, or anything? Like, is there a top 3 that you have? Our boy Caligo as well, one of the strongest type of sorcerer,
yes,
but became his bitch and everything. Like, is there a top 3 of your favorite characters?
Dude. The chapter where they're playing frisbee in Calca, it's just there's no dialogue. He just waddles up, picks it up, and just oh my god.
Bro is
so
pissed.
Top 3. Oh, he was pissed. He was pissed he had to be part of that class. Oh man, top 3 characters. I mean, this isn't in any order. Mary's one of them. Iruma definitely is, and I would say Clara as well. Those dude, Clara's just she just comes in. Dude, Trevor. She has a power where she can, if she sees something, like let's say she saw this Snorlax plush, she can literally pull it out of her pocket. Not the same one, mind you.
So basically, cartoon hammer space.
Yeah, basically. Infinite
and
too.
She has alligator shoes, I believe.
Yes. That are her familiar.
That's her familiar. Yep.
Oh, okay.
When they were playing, when they were in the class playing, instead of her like throwing the frisbee, it was her familiar grabbing the frisbee and be like, "All right, Clara, catch."
That just triggered my memory. I remember the first episode. I don't know if this happened in the first chapter, but I remember the first episode where Iruma did a suplex.
Yeah, he did the perfect German suplex. That was the first one.
Okay, so that was the first chapter as well. Cool. Because in the first episode, bro, I remember watching that with my old co-host and everything, and I remember having the thumbnail just literally a whole German suplex in perfect form and everything. I'm like, bro,
dude,
that's insane.
The setup for that moment is so freaking good. Where it's just like, oh yeah, instead of our class rep doing this, we're just gonna have this Iruma kid go up there, who's the grandson of the headmaster and all that. It's like, oh, well, what is his speech? Here, I wrote your speech down for you. It's just a spell, a forbidden spell. Oh, what's the forbidden spell? You can't fall over for the rest of the day. Oh. Later that day, he tries to catch this guy from doing an attack on people, hurting them, grabs them, and he's just like, oh, wait. Read or watch this series. It's the perfect you so right good. But it's like on the emotional level though, it got me at like chapter 16 where Iruma, I won't spoil that much. I've already spoiled enough. Go read or watch it. It's fun.
Is it about the fireworks? Was it during the fireworks scene?
No, it was way before then. I'd have to go back and look at it. Because again, memory Swiss cheese. Oh my god, go read or watch Iruma. That's my anime and manga stuff. And also my recommendation this week, because it was my turn and I jumped the shark, but I don't care. Future Vash can take care of that, right, Future Vash?
Yes.
That's right. Good. Thank you, Future Vash. Here's your updates on where I'm at with that. With my anime rewatch, or I guess my anime like solidification, I guess I'll say with this. I'm on episode 15, which is in the middle of the Battler arc. So we're about to start like their school festival stuff and all that. So, all right, cool. Get to see how all that goes. But with the manga, I'm up to chapter 75, which is this Walter Park arc. And it's kind of interesting because, and I said this in a call last night that I was on. I was like, it's really interesting how like Iruma will do all these like slice of life things, but then you do get reminded, oh, wait, these are a bunch of fucked up demons. Like, wait, they're all happy-go-lucky, like, oh, like planning this whole trip to like Hershey Park or whatever. And it's just like, oh, la 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 la. We're getting ready, like, oh, we're gonna do this one, we're gonna do this one, we're gonna start here and make our way around and all that. And then you find out, oh, how is this park powered? Oh, it's powered by prisoners. We're siphoning off their magic to run this theme park.
It's logic.
Oh.
That's logic to me. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. It's logic. In a demon
And
world, of course.
Exactly. And I immediately started thinking, oh, wait, this is very similar to Marijois in One Piece when you have like all this like big like castle town stuff and all that. And then underneath that, you have a bunch of slaves like pushing the cart and all that, or like pushing the walkway so it moves. Yeah, it's yeah, yes and no, but it's just like it's similar vibes though, where it's just like, oh, here's all this happy stuff. Underneath it, death.
I see the vision.
You know. So yeah, and I guess some things gonna happen with like these powerful bad demons. So again, chapter 75 is where I left off, so I'll be reading that maybe tonight when we're done recording. I don't know, we'll see. Still really loving Iruma. There was a part Iruma really knows how to get my how to really poke my funny bones, because there's a part, because they split up into like 3 teams, because so they arrive at the park and Clara is just like, we should have a competition, and they're like, wait, how do we make going to a theme park a competition? We'll compete on who has the most fun. It's like, that's lighthearted. All right, we'll split into 3 teams. You know, we got 3 chaperones with us. You know, three teachers that got pulled into this. One of them being Caligo, which I love that. I love how he got pulled into this. But they split off into 3 teams, and it's like, all right, you have the team with like the one teacher that Iruma's close to. All right, cool. Balam, I think his name was. Then you have like Team Opera, which has like all the girls on it. It's just like, okay, we're gonna have girl time again. All right, cool, neat. Amari needs that because she has girlfriends now. And it goes to the panel of Team Caligo, and everyone's just like miserable right there. And you have the boys in there. They're just like, wait, we're not going to be able to have any fun. And literally one of them goes, okay, we either don't do shit or we just go all in on this and like force him to have fun. And so they grab him and they're just like, you're coming with us. We're having fun whether you like it or not. It's so funny, man. Just like a lot of what Iruma is for me is just like their reactions to things, and it's so funny. Just their reactions to just anything in this world going on. But yeah, that's where I'm at with Iruma.